We're at Leatherback Beach on Santa Isabel Island in the Solomon Islands, and we're putting satellite-linked transmitters on leatherback turtles to understand something about their internesting behavior. Particularly, we're looking using these animals to find other nesting beaches in the archipelago. This animal here, we were going to put a transmitter on her, but she started reacting a little bit before we got finished, and we didn't want to interrupt her egg laying. So we decided to forego the transmitter attachment in this particular case and let her finish egg laying. However, we did get some skin sample for DNA analysis and performed the other typical data gathering that goes on leatherback beaches, like carapace lengths and widths. So this animal right now is just disguising or covering her eggs and disguising the nest. And we'll just watch her for a little while longer as she finishes this and heads back to the sea.
It's really interesting because it seems like all the turtles we've measured here have been big ones out here in Leatherback. And the Sasacola, they seem to be slightly smaller, relatively. I mean, they're still fairly large, but it'd be interesting to look at that data and to compare the sizes and the distribution. Because that's and you noticed that last time a few years ago when you did the last measurements?
Yes, when we did the survey in 2000, most of the turtles that we tagged on Sasacola, like 160 and 150, pretty small animals, and compared to this one is the largest I've seen.
Yeah, 180s, yeah. We might be dealing with like two different tribes. As normally the leatherbacks on beaches this close, you'd see more interchange with nesters here, nesting in Sasacola, but the fact that, when we were in Sasacola last week, pretty much all the turtles that we were seeing there, ones you'd already tagged, and Ernest had already tagged, and so they're pretty much, we're counting the second, third, fourth nest of the season. We're not getting a lot of, untagged turtles coming in and laying one nest and then disappearing. So I think it's real interesting. That's unusual for beaches this close. The telemetry and the genetics, and even just taking the morphometrics, the measurements, it's all good information.
I mean, how old would an animal this size would be?
That's another interesting question. Are they bigger because they are surviving more, and so these are older? It's an older population. You're not getting that mortality early on, or is it that these ones, like Scott mentioned the other night, are they going somewhere? Are they feeding somewhere and just growing bigger, faster? That would be strange if this population on this beach was going somewhere different than the ones on a neighboring beach.